Hello everyone and welcome back to my Coursify Me course. This is These Nuts with Team B01, Province 679 Rise of Empires. Today's lesson will be part 2 of the hourly challenge lesson. We will be covering all the hidden tips and tricks of doing hourlies and making sure we are as efficient as possible. I will start off with the basic tips and will have the best tips and tricks towards the end of the video. At the beginning of the game, you want to progress and become C30 to unlock T10 troops as fast as possible. Therefore, the whole goal of the early game is to obtain as much courage medals as possible to complete the necessary technology for those juicy T10 troops. The easiest and fastest way to obtain said courage medals are through the Clash of Province boxes. That means we need to get 9 chests every single day. It will be difficult to achieve unless we have our zone commemoration completed. It is also difficult unless you are at least a C19, which is the lowest castle level you need, to religiously get 9 boxes every day. This is because you get just enough points from buildings, technology upgrades, hero upgrades, and troop training. However, it is recommended to get to C30 as fast as possible, because you get more gems and courage medals from the 9 boxes of COP and from hourly challenges. That means those that are C19 would get less gems per hourly completed than those that are C30. The most basic tip I can recommend is that from C16 to C25, you want to complete the correct hourlies with the corresponding COP day. For example, if it is Building Day, Tuesday, you want to complete the hourlies that contain increased building power. If it is Tech Day, Wednesday, you want to complete the hourlies that contain increased technology power and so on. For troop training, I recommend you train mostly on Fridays and Sundays, if you choose this for Free Development Day. There are exceptions where there are troop hourly challenges on Tuesday, which is the 8th hour, and Saturdays, which are the 7th and 8th hour. These troop hourly challenges are the best way to get gems, which I will explain in this lesson. Tip number 1, the double dip. This is one of the most common techniques to implement during the C16 to C30 stage of the game. The idea is to complete 2 hourly challenges using one Clash of Province 100% boost card, so you potentially kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This card is only active for 30 minutes. We apply this method because during this phase, you are low on the blue boost cards and you want to finish the Clash of Province 9th chest without expending too much resources. Therefore, the method to achieve this efficiently is by double dipping. The way it works is that you activate a 100% or blue Clash of Province boost card at the last 15 minutes of an hourly challenge. This will in turn run through to the next hourly, so the boost can be active during 2 hourly challenges, the end of the current hourly plus the start of the next hourly. Now, not all hourly challenges are good for double dipping. The best days to double dip are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday if you choose the 4 mentioned days. There are only certain times of these days that are good for double dipping. For Building Day, you want to look for increased building power, hourly challenges that are back-to-back. For example, the 1st and 2nd hourly of Building Day is a great double-dipping opportunity. Another example is Research Day. The 4th and 5th hour are great for double-dipping because they both include increased technology power, and the 7th and 8th hour are also great for double-dipping. This means on Wednesdays, there are potentially 6 opportunities to double-dip, which covers 12 total hourly challenges. Thursdays are also a good day to double dip, as every hour on Thursday excluding the 1st hour is a great hourly challenge where you use the Wisdom Medal trick. I will be including a How to Do Hero Day lesson in my Clash of Province course. The most common double dipping hourlies are the troop training hourlies. They occur on Fridays, 6th and 7th hour, and Saturdays, 7th and 8th hour. These are the easiest hourly challenges to complete, as you only need to train troops, and it is fairly easy to do so. Activate your 100% COP boost cards during these double hourlies, and you can get lots of gems and points for training day. Tip number 2, Crafting gear. To be efficient and effective with hourlies, save up your crafting materials and make sure you craft on any speed-up hours as much as possible, as it allows you to get some gems back after investing gems to craft. This is important when crafting gear. As you all may know, crafting gear requires lots of gems, and crafting Dragon Master gear requires twice as much because you have to craft blue or purple gear depending on how you want to craft it. I will have a lesson to explain the different methods in another course. The idea is to consistently create blue or purple gear during this hourly challenge and combining it all together once you have all the pieces needed. Gambling gear is also a great use of this hourly, as gambling for gold rare materials is the best way for you to have enough material to craft Dragon Master gear. I will have a lesson on how to gamble gear on my Dragon Master gear course. Tip number 3. Upgrading workshops, fortresses, and wonder buildings. During the Reign of Chaos and Eden seasons, the game opens up the following buildings: frontline workshops, coalition base camps, assault fortresses, and guardian fortresses. I will go into detail for these buildings in my Reign of Chaos and Eden courses. Then there are wonder buildings that are introduced in the Eden Wonder season. These are separate buildings and can also be upgraded through hourly challenges. For now, these buildings are great for completing the premium hourly Increase Building Power, plus Use Building Speed-Ups, which are available on Monday 1st hour, Tuesday 6th hour, and Saturday 3rd hour. This specific hourly is difficult to complete due to its high threshold for the 3rd chest, but is easily attained when upgrading workshops, fortresses, and wonder buildings. Tip number 4. Speed up, double up technique. This is the golden ticket to doing hourlies efficiently at max level. Once you understand the power of this method, you will not want to miss out on any hourlies because of how much gems you can be obtaining. This method can also be used from C16 to C25. However, because of the limited amount of speed-ups and gems that you are receiving as a free or small spender player, it is best used when you save up these materials. This technique will lead to another technique I call the water wheel. We will come back to the water wheel later in this lesson. The aim of the speed-up, double-up technique is similar to the double dip, but in this case, it is using a speed-up hour in conjunction with either increase building power, increase technology power, or train troops. Hourly challenge. For example, on Friday Troop Training Day, the 5th hourly challenge there is an hourly that includes use any training speed up. As a castle that has T10 troops unlocked, each troop type has a total training time of 2 days and 6 hours. Having all 3 troop types, footmen, archer, and cavalry, with 2 days and 6 hours of training time each, it would require 6 days and 18 hours to have them all sped up and trained. But since this hourly doesn't reward me for training troop hourly, and the following 2 hourlies doesn't reward me for using speed-ups, I would use this technique. This is where knowing the hourly schedule off by heart comes in handy. The following hour lies after the 5th are the 6th and 7th hourly challenge, which are 2 troop training challenges. They both require troop training to complete the gold chests. Therefore, the idea is that once you're at the 5th hourly, you use speed-ups to bring the training time for each troop from 2 days and 6 hours down to less than an hour. This way you let the time roll over to the next 2 hourlies and finish the production of troops, which allows you to get boxes for the next 2 challenges with using minimal speed-ups. As shown here in multiple examples, I have given you the idea of what it would look like for training troops. This can also be applied for buildings and tech. If you have buildings that have a build time of 5, 10, 15, 20, or 30 days, then you would use building speed-ups on any speed-up hours, or building speed-up hourly challenges, and slowly speed them up to obtain the 2nd chest. Or if you have lots of speed-ups, you get the 3rd chest. The main goal is to make sure those building times land on Tuesday, so you get the points for Clash of Province and for the hourly challenges that have increased building power. For technology, you would need to wait for techs that have a long research time. Just like I've explained before, the idea is to speed up tech that have at least 1 to 20 days of research time and speed them up to land on the hourly challenges that have increased technology power. On Wednesdays, there are many hourly challenges where you can use this technique. The 3rd and 6th hourly have the 3 speed up challenge, and if you speed up your tech on this hour, the next hour has the increased technology power, so you can obtain 2 hourly challenges in one. I understand that the low-level castles won't have many opportunities like these because the technology power increase at those levels. Do not give enough points or do not have long enough research time. So wait till there are opportunities to do so at C23+. The other beautiful method with Tech Day is buying the $5 extra research queue. This gives you the opportunity to research 2 techs at once. This is excellent for the speed-up, double-up method, as it gives you the chance to triple up for Tech Day hourlies. The idea is that since you have 2 research queues, you can speed up both researches, so it lands on 2 different hourlies that has increased technology power. For example, just like the 3rd and 6th hour, they both have use research speed-ups, hourlies. Usually for the speed-up hourlies, it is difficult to finish the 3rd chest with just the research speed-ups used. So if you're halfway completed to get the 3rd chest, you finish off the hourly with troop training or by speeding up buildings. Or if you think it's too far away to complete, you can leave it and stick with the 2nd or purple chest. It's very flexible and gives you the most efficient way of completing hourlies. This method is solely dependent on your ability to stay efficient. We want as minimal waste on speed-ups used that don't give points as possible. If you don't follow this technique, the rest of the gap between the spenders will increase. Tip number 5. Lofty Reset. If you are a free-to-play player, it is difficult to use this method. But if you're the type of person that would spend $10 on Alliance Cup, then this is perfect for you. I will have a more detailed explanation of this lofty reset in another course. But for now, this technology is perfect for you to obtain gems without using any speed-ups or gems at all. If you put your lofty point skill tree to the left side, it allows you to research some of this specific tech without any speed-ups. This means on Tech Day or any other day that has increased technology power, you upgrade the Lofty Warrior for free as shown in the video. You will get massive amounts of gems and help you do hourlies the rest of the week. Tip number 6. The Water Wheel. The Water Wheel is a method I use where the game is sustaining my castle just from doing hourlies. The method is as explained. First, build up a stack of building, research, and training speed-ups. Have at least 5,000 wisdom medals to recycle. Last but not least, have at least 100,000 gems to invest into hourlies. This process is like a cycle. You need to be extremely active on completing hourly challenges, doing at least 18 purple chests per day, and at least hitting the gold chests 12 times depending on which Clash of Province day it is, because some days are harder than others. You want to be using all my hourly tips and tricks for this method. This water wheel method is only for those that are Castle 25 and above. The basic concept is this. Monday to Thursday, you build up your gems by doing hourlies with speed-ups and wisdom medals, or XP. Thursday is the most important as you do the recycling wisdom medal trick, which you can attain 100k gems from that day alone. Then from Friday to Sunday, pick training day, you use gems to train or promote or enhance troops to complete the hourlies for 3 days. The reason you use gems to do the hourlies is because you won't have enough speed-ups during the week. So as you build up your gems, your speed-ups will decrease. As you build up your speed-ups, your gems will decrease. This cycles over and over, which is the most efficient way of playing the game. In conclusion, applying all these skills into your gameplay for Rise of Castles will increase your castle power and expand your knowledge on how to be efficient. This game is a marathon, and you want to be able to find all the small advantages and edges so you can either get ahead of other players or keep up with the spenders. Congratulations on completing the Hourly Challenge course, and I hope to see you in my other courses that contains knowledge that no other has been able to show you. Thank you. This is Deez Nuts, signing out.